you gorgeous and sexy creature. Welcome to Practice Intimacy. This is the place to be to learn all about love, sex, and how to have the best relationships you possibly can. So today I am sharing a practice for the people out there who have breasts, who want breasts, who like touching their partner's breasts, and that is how to give a really delicious, heartfelt, and connected breast massage. So breast massage is actually something I first discovered from a women's empowerment coach. She mainly just taught it for connecting to your pleasure, connecting to your body. This was a woman named Kristen Marie Sweeting, and I loved that practice. It was beautiful. But then I discovered the way that Layla Martin does her breast massage practice. This was probably a couple of years ago, and fell in love with it. So the influence now that I have in the practice that I do and the practice that I teach clients, if they want to connect to this part of their body, if they want to be more connected to their heart, it comes from the Taoist tradition. So this is a practice that is thousands of years old. It comes out of the Chinese lineage that really teaches people how to connect to their body from a whole perspective, where sexuality is not just one portion of feeling good, it's actually an essential part of well-being and vitality and health. And so in Taoism, there's the idea that the breasts, because of the not only place they are on our body close to the heart and all that they do, whether that's breastfeeding or being a area that is often objectified, they carry a lot of, at least in this lineage, it would be considered stagnant energy. They carry a lot of stories and beliefs and thoughts about a person's body. I don't know whether or not that's true. There is no research into this, unfortunately. What there is research into how sensitive the breasts are to touch, to hormones, and to information from the outside. So when you do breast massage, you actually change your hormone balance. You can decrease stress in your body because you're releasing cortisol and potentially you're decreasing cortisol and potentially releasing oxytocin in the body. And all of that leads to states where you are going to feel not only more in love with yourself, but also more in love with your body. And if you bring this practice into partnership, it could also be a place where you feel more in love with the person who's either giving you breast massage or that you're doing that for yourself while making love to your partner. All of that are the wonderful benefits of having this practice kind of in your back pocket, there for you, ready and available. This is probably the sensual practice that I do the most. I do this sometimes whenever I'm taking walks and there's no people around. I do this first thing in the morning. I do this anytime that I need a little boost in my energy or mood. And usually not for more than 5 minutes. This doesn't have to be a long practice. This does not have to be sitting and doing breast massage for 30 minutes. No, it could be just a nourishing moment in your day, and that would be lovely. If you want it to be a longer practice, cool, go for it. But let me tell you exactly how to do it. So in the Taoist tradition, you go in different directions to do different things. And I will teach you each of those, but first I want to share with you my favorite thing that Layla Martin does in her guided breast massages, which is blow kisses to your hands first. And I love that practice. There's something so sweet and tender about it. And so I definitely suggest doing that. And then the first direction is you go down on the outside of your breast and up on the inside. And it's truly just a circular motion where you're connecting the center point of your palm and going around the edge of your areola, around the edge of the nipple. And you're just making slow circles that feel good to you. Down on the outside, up on the inside is the direction of release. And so you could imagine releasing toxins from your body, releasing stress hormones from your body, releasing limiting beliefs about how attractive you are or how lovable you are. Anything that you want to release as you're going down on the outside, up on the inside, just think about that. Put your intention there. And then after a few minutes, you change directions and you go up on the outside, down on the inside. And when you go this direction, it's actually about amplifying, growing, bringing something new into your experience. And so if there's something that you want, whether that's beautiful partnership or more pleasure in your body or more self-love towards your body, towards your mind, whatever it is that you want, you could think about that and hold that intention while you're going up on the inside. Up on the outside, down on the inside of your breasts. There are a couple of important things just to be aware of. If you have had a mastectomy, you could still do this and that would not be a problem. If it does not feel good to you to touch your chest, then you could actually hover off of the breasts like I'm doing and discover like what works best for you, and then do the massage. And you'll actually find that there feels like there's energy between your hand and your chest. If you're somebody who has a hard time and struggles with the way that your breasts look, or you don't have breasts and you want them, I'm thinking of like trans women, then it might be a matter of either hovering off of your body, or as you're touching yourself, coming into deep reverence for the body that you have, which can be really hard, I know. One of the most healing things about this practice is it does help people to come into greater acceptance of the body that they have. So often we're flooded with images from the media about what our body's supposed to look like, what breasts are supposed to look like, a certain size, a certain amount of perkiness, and that's not how most boobs look. And so coming into deep, deep love for the body that you've been given, knowing that there is beauty in every body type, maybe even being a person who like looks out in the world and finds people with a similar body to you and noticing if you find them attractive, often you will, and applying that to yourself whenever you do this kind of loving practice. The other thing to be aware of is if you have any kind of lack of health in your breasts, whether that's like cysts or you're dealing with cancer or something like that, spend more time doing the direction that is about releasing rather than doing the direction that is about growing. You don't want to grow a lack of health, you want to release that. And so that's just something to be aware of in this lineage's way of using sexuality, sexual practices in order to support health. Is there anything else I want to say about this? This is such a beautiful practice. It truly is one of my favorites. I want you to let me know in the comments what you think as you begin to practice this. Let me give you just a couple more little tips, especially if you're a person who does not have boobs and you're trying to do this for your partner. Be gentle. Be incredibly slow. Take your time. Hold your partner's breasts before you even start moving. And at the end, do the same thing. Offer them little transition spaces where you're just holding their breasts with love. And know that this is going to be a very heart-opening practice. So when you're focused on this area, the chest, whenever you're giving loving attention to this area, you are spending time putting focused energy on this part of you, which is where most sensations of love and belonging and feeling comfortable and safe in the world, safe in certain ways, safe in social ways, are mostly going to come from here. And so know that if you activate and turn on and spend time with that space, it's probably going to become softer, more open. That is all. I would tell you a million things about this. I'll probably make many videos about it because breast massage is so juicy and wonderful. But for today, that is all. I'm sending you love. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Practice Intimacy, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.